the people from other churches, people who are loyalists to some pastors, are very, very upset about what Dr. Damina revealed about tithe. He's not wrong. It's not wrong, after all. You know, why must you people hammering on tithe? And they said, if you don't pay your tithe, you're not going to go to heaven. My dear pastor, how does heaven look like? Have you ever been to heaven? Some will say if you don't pay your tithe, you're not going to prosper. I also don't know where that verse is in the Bible, that you're not going to prosper if you don't pay your tithe. But I keep on asking, the tithe you people, that the tithe you are collecting from your members, where is that tithe going to? They say this is giving the tithe to God. Where is the tithe going to? The tithe, of course, the tithe is for you. The tithe you are forcing people to pay is for you and your family's upkeep. It's for you to become the richest, one of the richest pastors in the world. Because you can't be forcing people to give you their earned hard money as tithe. Every month, 10%. Somebody will remove 10% from his this thing and give to you to make you more richer than you were. Why? And the worst part is that this tithe and the offering and the money you people are making, you have never for once, I have never seen in any church where a pastor will, select at least like 1,000. All these rich, I'm talking about all these rich churches. At least you are making a lot of money from tithe. Select like 1,000 kids from poor family who attend your church. Those who attend the church, at least 1,000 of them sponsor their education to become somebody in the society. No. Instead, you collect from the little they are making to add to the large amount you already have. These pastors, I said it sometime in my video, that there is no difference between you and politicians. That is why you support them, because they also give you tithe. Bribery, I call that one bribery tithe. Because when they donate a lot of money in your church, because they donate a lot of money also in your church, that is why when there is problem in that country, you always fail to speak up. You don't speak up, because when you speak up, they will stop donating. They will stop giving money to the church. That is why you see these pastors and politicians, they are 5 and 6. You're condemning Pastor Damina. You see what that man is saying? In 5 to 10 years to come, that will be the topic of the town. People will be speaking about these things. People are going to be speaking about what that man is saying today, because the way the church is going, it will get to a stage where it will, even people whom you have deceived for years, it will get to their neck where they will start, revealing the truth. Yes. Steve Bold, is it Steve Bold or Steve Bold, this American reality TV showman? A woman came to his show, I think she was giving a testimony or something like that she gave a tithe in the church, 10% of our tithe. That's why maybe things are moving well. That Steve Bold should always do the same, always give his 10% to the church. And Steve Bold was asking, do you know how much is 10% of my earning? Give to who? I would rather give it to the masses, split it and give to people. I said it last time in my video. The best tithe you can ever give is to poor people. People who need it, poor people. When they cry to God to help them as well. And you help, God help you. You giving them that money, God have helped them through you. And you receive maximum blessing. Rather than going to give it to a church, to give it to a pastor who owns a church, and he will keep it to himself. and he will keep it to himself. So whoever is condemning what that man is saying doesn't know what he's doing. It's either you're a member of one of the big churches or a man here. I love Pastor Damina. He's telling the truth. And you yourself, stop preaching about tithe. Stop collecting from the poor to add to the one the bigger, add to the money you have already. Instead of using the tithe you're collecting to help the masses, the poor people in your church as well. You keep to yourself and you keep collecting. Now collect. I know after saying this now, some people won't follow me. It's so bad. But you have to speak the truth. Speak the truth and let the truth set you free. Pastor Damina, may God bless you. I will bless you also. Me too, I have my own blessing and my own power. If you believe, you lay your hand on somebody, the person will receive blessing. I believe myself, I can lay my hand on you and you receive blessing. I now collect the tithe. Our blessing and our blessing is free of charge. If you have a blessing from God, a blessing of healing, God didn't say you should use it to acquire a lot of money. God didn't say you should use it to acquire a lot of wealth. If you really, the blessing God gave to you is genuine, the healing should be genuine as well, should be free. Are we make extort money from the poor masses in the name of tithe and offering? Where does the money go to? I've never seen you come out one day to tell me that this day is the day I'm going to give the money to God. The best tithe to the poor. Yes, the best tithe to the poor. Oh God, bye.